welcome,
Right.
everybody. We are playing a new game that is on Kickstarter that both Chris and I just backed recently because we have an issue and we are addicted to any card game that looks cool. And this one popped up. It is called Solforge Fusion. And Chris has been reading the rules and is going to walk us through it and has some interesting facts about this mod in TTS. Correct, Chris?
Yeah. So for those of you that have maybe heard the name Solforge before, Solforge was a digital game that was published several years ago. It was made by Richard Garfield. It was around for a while, and then the app was canceled. This is kind of the new version of that kind of system, that game. So the whole object of Solforge Fusion is to allow for both paper play and digital play of the decks that you bring in. The deck construction is very unique. So, for those of you that are familiar with Keyforge, those decks are created algorithmically. The same thing kind of applies in Soulforge Fusion. So, you take two 30 card half decks um, and you actually mash them together, and that is your 60 card deck to play through the game. So, it's super unique in that you've got the algorithmically created stuff, so you can't really optimize. You've got, but you get to get some choices as far as like which ones you include. You have a choice of which Forgeborn from those two decks to use, and then each of those decks are also going to have like cards that are created algorithmically. So I might have a card that looks similar to a card Jason has, but it's going to have completely different text because it's got different modifiers put on it. So
Interesting.
the game's got a lot going on that makes it pretty unique. And this mod is kind of the beta version, but they are going to be using Tabletop Simulator as kind of the digital implementation of the game. You'll be able to bring in your decks to the mod and play them with your friends online.
Awesome. And my decks looks like it's a. Are they calling them leaders or what are they calling the two?
So each deck has like a set of cards that go with it, and then it's got a Forgeborn that kind of gives you some abilities you can use as you cycle through your deck a couple different times.
Okay.
So, like basically like the second time you go through your deck, the first ability on your Forgeborn is active. The third time it's that middle ability, and the fourth time it's the final ability.
Okay.
You get to choose one of your two Forgeborn to be the active one for this game. So that's actually what you'll do now. So you'll go ahead and choose whichever one.
I'll choose Cersei just because she's first.
Okay,
And
and I'm
first game, just pick whoever's there. You know what I mean? No good plans. Just have some fun.
sure, and I'm going to choose Oros. Now our Forgeborns go right over here, and then your other one you're just going to set off to the side. And
So
then
I
I'm
will
going to
put
go.
Cersei there, and I'll put
All
my
right.
elemental wizard over here.
So the cool thing, even these Forgeborn, they have different abilities. So like you might have Cersei here, but if you have a different deck with Cersei as your Forgeborn, she could have three totally different abilities.
Oh, so because of the algorithm, these abilities will change for Cersei depending on what deck you get with her.
Right. She has a subset of different abilities she can have, and the abilities she has on your deck are going to be randomized. So it's very
Interesting.
unique that way. So I'm going to hit setup. Now what the deck's going to do for us, this is a scripted mod, so I'll kind of walk you through, is shuffling everything. It's putting all of our level 1 cards, shuffling it up and putting it into our draw deck.
Okay.
It's drawing us 5 cards. It's also randomly assigned one of us to have the Forge, which is me
Yep.
in this case, and then you see you do not have the Forge. My stuff is basically going to come out active and ready to go right away when I play it. So like if I play a creature, they're going to go into these front rows, and they will attack you automatically. when the attack phase, the combat phase comes around.
Okay.
When you play cards without the forge, they're going to go into the back row. So those are
Got it.
they will not deal damage, but they will defend.
In those, the forge will change turn, round, or how does the forge change?
After the turn phase. So right now we are in the turn phase. We will both get priority twice. So I'll play my card. So essentially you're only playing 2 cards out of your 5-card hand every turn. So I'm going to be able to play a card and activate any abilities on either my Forge Worn or my active cards in play. Right now, I don't have any active cards in place. So my first order of business will be to play a card. So I'm taking a quick look at.
And on your cards, I see some numbers. The top left has a number. The top right has a number.
Yep. So if you're taking a look at the cards, top left is the attack power. Top right is the health.
Yep. Seems easy.
And there's some different keywords on them we can kind of cover as we go. Okay. I'm just taking a look here at what I might have going on.
You said some people dislike the art, some people like the art. I mean, it's
just like any other game. Some people like some of it, some people don't.
I mean, it's not MetaZoo bad. It's fine to me.
It's not MetaZoo bad. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start off with playing a.
You can just play any cards. It doesn't even matter.
Kroginess. Now, what happens when I play a card? You'll notice some cards went over into my discard pile. Okay.
Yep.
As soon as you play a card, you put the level 2 version in your discard pile, and when my deck reshuffles, that's going to be in my deck, the next version.
So if you're playing this in live, that means you have to search your deck and grab that, correct?
You'll go through your upgrade cards and you'll yank those out. So you kind of keep those organized. So I've played a card. I don't have any other abilities I could do. So I'm going to end my turn, and it's over to you.
And I can play one card.
One card.
And he's a 1/1.
Yeah, you'll notice, though, the one that went into my discard pile is a 0/14.
He's got a little bit of health.
Yeah, and then the final version's a 30/30.
So I want to get rid of this because I don't want you to upgrade.
Well, it's going to upgrade anyway. So it's this version is out. I will.
So if this version gets killed, what happens?
Nothing. Me playing it got me this upgraded card. So
I can't stop this card.
I will get that into my deck eventually. I may not draw it, but so it's
interesting. So this card can be dead, but as long as you still have the opportunity to play this card eventually.
Potentially, yep.
Okay. And that gets put into your deck how? So
at the end of 3 turn phases,
yep,
our discard pile is going to shuffle into our deck, and we're going to draw cards from that. So there'll be 5 leftover cards you don't see.
All right. I am going to play this guy because he's pretty sweet. He's a Thunder Soar.
Ooh.
And he's a 0/10, and when he's dealt damage, he gives that much damage back.
That's gross. Yeah, and Breakthrough is essentially like Trample and Magic, so when they deal damage, it goes back, the extra goes through, so that's pretty cool.
And I love how this automatically went in. His level 2 is a 0/15.
All right, I am going to go ahead.
And you could play spells at this point on your turn as well, correct?
Yep, a spell is it would be done just like a creature, except those don't go out onto your board, they go right into your banish
So there
pile.
is no resource management. You just play the cards you draw.
Just play the card, yep. All right, like that. I don't like that you played that right next to my other dude.
Because this is the battle attacks, correct?
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and play a Palladium Pulse Mage. She has an ability. She can activate each player sacrifices their lowest attack creature.
That's bad.
I'm going to activate that ability right now. So both of these are going to get sacrificed.
Well, that's rude. And they
That goes to your
go
banish.
there.
Yeah. Now, even though she's exhausted, she's still going to do combat. So it just means her ability's been used. So
And when do you do combat?
that'll happen right after your turn.
Because we each do 2 turns and then the combat phase happens.
Yep.
And so if I want to block her combat, I need to put a creature right here.
Correct. Yep.
And she's a 2/5.
Yep. So she's not going to hit you for a lot, but
Whew.
she will hit you.
So if I play this here, how long does this 3 damage carry over for?
So override is an ability that means if you play that over another card that you already have put out there.
Okay, so I don't get
you
the
can only have
override.
one. You can only have one creature per lane. So if you play another creature in the same lane, your old one will go away, and that's when your override ability would happen.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
So,
Back. So
okay.
now attack happens.
Yeah. So now we are in the combat phase, and I'm just going to quick go to the rules for that. So my creature is going to deal damage, but yours won't. Okay. So for each lane, combat will occur if there's at least one creature in the front row. Mine is. Apply a creature's attack power and damage to the creature in the opposing lane. So that would be 2 damage to your Scrapping Warhound. So you'll take this little counter, right? Take your green counter.
Yep.
And then you'll mark your health down 2, so it'll go to 1. And then it looks like 2 damage goes back to her from your ability, right? So she'll go down to 3.
Yep.
There we go. All right, and I don't believe she's going to deal damage back because she's not. Yours is in the back row.
So if I put a creature here in the front row and I put it here and I go to attack you, because you're in the front row, you're going to attack back.
Yep. So
as the game goes, it's going to change who attacks back.
Well, so we're at the end of the turn. So anything that says end of turn would resolve now. We don't have any of that. We would remove any until end of turn effects, and that there's nothing in play with that right now. We each ready our exhausted creatures, so I'm going to turn mine up. You move your non-defender creatures to the back row, from the back row to the front. So yours is going to move up, and then discard all of your remaining cards.
That's insane.
So the 3 you didn't play. So this is where it comes in. It's a little bit of a deck building game, right? It's kind of got that deck builder mechanic.
Oh, and as you discard them, they come
over. No, stop. Okay. You're putting them in your banish. Your discard is over here.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
1, 2, 3.
So anything that was level 2 that you just put in. Yep. Sorry, that's one thing that's kind of confusing, and that kind of confused me at first too. Your banish pile is where your dead stuff goes. Your discard pile is where your extra cards go and the leveled up you use. So
all right,
it's a little confusing.
All right, now where do we draw from? Which deck?
You'll draw from your draw deck. You draw 5 cards.
That's this deck?
Yep.
So can I shuffle it real quick? Since I just put those 3 on the top.
That's fine. Yep.
And we draw back up to 5.
Yep.
And now I start.
All right, and now you have the forge.
Oh, so I was like, oh, what's happening? But now it's really intense because I only have 2 things that I can play out of these cards. Yeah, I like this one. I'm going to play that guy. When I activate, I give another creature +2. And I can activate that at any time. I don't have to activate that right now, correct?
That's just you tap it and activate the ability.
Okay.
So
So I don't want to do that yet. I want to see what you play before I activate that kind of nonsense.
sure. Okay, I'm just taking a quick look at what we got going on. I'm going to play. Let's see. So you've got a nasty 4/6 coming. I'm going to play an Aetherforge Oracle, which is going to upgrade a card. This does deploy, which means when I play it, I upgrade a card in my hand, then discard it. So upgrade means that I get rid of the card and I put the next level card into where it was. So banish the card and replace it with its card one level above it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and banish this Soul Touch Decayosaur, and that'll put the next level up for me.
And then that will come to your hand or just go into here?
Nope, it's just discarded. So that's my one card.
Okay. Oh my god, that's good. Yeah, we're playing this one. Lone Patron, your other beasts get +5 damage.
Oh, yikes.
If this is unopposed, it's a 4/4. +4/4.
That's gross.
It is gross.
So how did you get that level 2 card?
Should it not have been in here?
You have a level 3 card sitting here. Level 2, we haven't gone through our decks at all yet.
So that was like I said when I shuffled. Remember when those automatically went in here? I wonder if that's how.
Yeah.
So how do we fix this?
Good. I don't know.
Should I put it on the bottom and draw?
That's. I'm trying to think of how we would do that. Because it shouldn't be in your deck at all.
Where should it be? Over in here?
It should be in your level up cards.
Oh, okay. So let's just do this. Let's just search and get rid of the ones.
Anything level 2 should be gone.
Yeah, that was from the mistake earlier, putting them in the wrong spot.
Yeah, and that's okay. Yep. So your Grave Pact here, and your Lone Patron should not be in. Hold on. So you should have 3 cards in your discard. 1, 2, 3. So your deck should always have 20 cards in it total, including your discard, your draw, and your hand. Six, 18, 19, 20, 21. So there's 1 card extra in there right now.
Son of a bitch. All right, now we should be good, right?
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep, you're good.
All right. So I'm going to draw 1 card.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Yep, just trying to figure out.
All right, we got her.
Right.
We got her.
All right.
All right, I don't like that.
I was going to say, that card seemed too good. I'm a little scared for it to come.
It's a good card. Let's do... And you have 1 more turn, correct?
Yep. Well, you have to play a card next.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Where do I play my spell?
Oh, that just go straight to your banish.
I'm gonna play a Flame Lance and deal 3 damage right here.
Oh, and 2 to my other one.
And 2 to the other one.
All right. Well, my mage is dead. And 2 damage here. She's at 3.
Yep.
Well, this is a problem. All right, I'm gonna play.
Ooh, and her abilities don't come in until the second.
The second time through our deck. I'm gonna play Pack Slayer and give it +2 attack for each other creature you control, so it'll be a 3 attack.
So it's a 3/5, which is fine for this round.
Yep.
I won't kill it.
All right, and that's 2 for each of us. So now we go to combat. So it's all simultaneous. So you're
So
gonna deal.
did I screw up and not activate this in time?
You should have activated it when you played
Yep.
your
All right, that's
when you
fine.
played your spell. I mean, you can do it now if you want. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it would just give him +2, so he'd be a 6.
Another creature +2. So yeah,
Yep.
you have a 6 attack there.
How long does that stay? Is that just for this turn?
Oh, that's all permanent. Anything here is permanent unless it says it's until end of turn. So
Really?
yep.
That's crazy.
So you're gonna kill my dude.
Yep. And then this guy will do 4.
Yep. He dead. I am not sitting in a good position here. All right. They're dead.
So then we ready stuff. We
Yep.
put these cards in our discard.
Yep. Draw 5. Draw 5.
Yep.
This is the last hand of this level 1 stage, and then Forge passes.
Why is this the last one when we have 5 cards left?
Because that's how it is.
Oh.
It's three turn phases, and then we go to level 2. So you're always gonna have 5. You're always
So
gonna
then-
have 5 cards you don't see. So,
Okay. And then all these will come into here. We'll reshuffle.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Ooh, I like that guy. Ooh, yeah. All right, what do you got for me? I got a fun one here.
Okay. I got a few things I could do.
And then the next turn is when stuff it just slowly gets crazier and crazier because we have more level 2s and 3s in.
All right, I'm gonna go
that's
ahead and let's see. I gotta decide what I want to try here. I'm gonna go ahead and play a man.
You need some spells.
This is just bad. I'm gonna play a protective sentry, and that has defender, so it goes to the back row. It can't go to the front row.
Oh, it's a
I'm
5/4. What's the 2 like armor?
So it's got 2. It's got 2 armor, so every round it's gonna soak 2 damage before it takes health.
Okay. And then mobility 1 in defender. So defenders means back
mobility
row.
1 means I can activate it, and I can put it up to 1 row away.
Got it.
So
and
I can
defender
move it
means
here.
it just won't move forward at end of round.
It won't move forward at all ever. Yep.
Okay.
And then no abilities to activate. So over to you.
In that mobility 1, I don't want this next to that. So I'm going to put camouflage banshee stealth when a creature is destroyed by camouflage banshee, deal 3 damage to the enemy player, which is good.
Yep. And then stealth means that the back row dudes can't actually defend against it.
Oh, spicy. Wait,
Yep.
but this goes here. So let's not cheat, Jason. I'm back row. I have no Solforge.
All right, I'm going to play a spell. I'm going to play Toxic Spores. You may give a creature +3 health. You may give a creature -3 health. So I'm going to give -3 health to your Scrapping Warhound.
Okay, and that goes to my...
It goes in your Banish.
Yep.
And I'm going to give my Protective Sentry +3 health.
That makes sense. You're looking to the future in this round.
Mm-hmm. All right, over to you.
So I will play a worm. And I may you may summon a spell sprite.
Yep, now that's a minion over here. So just grab one of those and put it in the back row.
When you play a spell, give this creature +2. Ooh, that's really good, actually. Wow.
Mm-hmm. So they're going to get stronger and stronger the more spells you do.
And now I'm getting
Actually,
my board state's getting close to that override board state.
I don't like that thaumaturgic worm. All right, so
He's
then
just a
that's
7.
2. All right, so your Atani Heartseeker is gonna deal 4 damage to my Protective Sentry.
So only
My
2
Sentry
will
is
get
gonna
through.
soak 2 of it and go down to 5 health.
Got it. Oh, so that's cool. Yeah, so as these move up, they will attack on when the other person has a soul. Got it.
Yep.
I like
And
it.
I'm just trying to figure out. Hold on. So Defender. I'm just wondering what the point is of the attack value on the Defender if they don't deal damage back. It's just hard to figure that's the only thing that's kind of unclear about the rules document is how the damage is applied.
Combat.
Apply a creature's attack and damage to the creature in the opposing lane. If there are no creatures in the opposing lane, the damage is dealt to the opposing player instead. So that's where it's kind of unclear. Like I don't understand what the point is of the positioning.
After each thing is resolved, check for creature death. Creature damage and death. Whenever a creature takes damage, mark it. Okay.
Maybe it's just so. Maybe the difference is that the defending creatures can't attack the Forgeborn, but they still deal damage back. In which case, I mean, we've been playing the whole thing wrong, but we're learning. So,
yeah, if any, there's other people playing this at the same time, so I'd be curious to hear if somebody sees something different on that.
okay, well, we'll keep playing it as we have been. I think you're going to overrun me here soon.
Yeah, I'll be curious. Yeah, because it does have an attack value.
Yeah, I think they still... So the difference is, I think your creatures in the front row are the only ones that can deal damage to the Forgeborn. So, like, when they... Like, this one here, when they attack, they're going to deal damage to me. But the back row ones are not. They're only there to defend, but they still deal their attack damage back to the opposing creature. I think that's the difference. And that wasn't super clear from the rules document.
Okay, so yep. So here I got it. So combat only occurs if there's a creature in the first. To resolve combat, apply a creature's attack and damage to the creature in the opposing lane. So we would each attack each other then? Because it says
Yep, correct. Yep, that's right. So yours is going to attack.
Yep.
Mine is going to defend.
And then you
So
will
we already applied that
yours.
damage.
Yep. And then I will take
We'll
5
deal the
back and
damage
die.
back.
Yep. And this guy will
Yep.
die.
Yep. So that's what we were played wrong the first round. So caveat there, everybody. So, all right. So now that we're done, we're going to discard our remaining cards. And we'll pass the forge. Now, again, we are now in the second level. So we're going to take all of our discard cards, put them in our draw deck, give them a shuffle, and draw 5 from that. And now we're on level 2. So you now have your level 2 Forgeborn ability you can use once per turn 2.
Got it. All right. First thing I look is, did I draw level 2?
Oh, don't forget to, and all these guys move up. So,
oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna do some damage. Why is that a guy there?
because you put 20 of them, you grab the whole pile.
I have 20. Yeah, that's what my guy does. He's just broken. All right. First move. You're really gonna like this. Do I want to do that one? Oh man, lots of options here. Actually, that's fine. So we're going to go...
Oh, gross. You can put another spell sprite out. Okay. That's kind of disgusting.
Back to you. Ooh, I like that. There's definitely some good synergy in this deck right now.
They're just trying to make some decisions because I don't want to just lose something to these stupid worms.
The worms are weak.
Yeah, but you're basically like giving up whatever you're essentially like giving up a unit, and you only get 2 cards per turn. So, I'm going to go ahead and play a Pack Slayer, and I'm going to play that over here. Give it +3 for each other creature you control. So it's going to get +3. It's going to go 10. Now the defending won't matter there, but that's because your Banshee has stealth, but it'll move up next round. So, and then activating abilities. Let's see. I don't think I want to activate any abilities, so it's over to you.
Man, that dude's big. So we're going to play a Grave Pact.
Okay.
This goes in my discard, right?
Nope, it goes in your banish.
Banish. Grave Pact, I'm going to sacrifice this creature right here.
Which one?
This guy.
Okay.
And he'll go discard.
It'll go to your banish.
Banish.
Why are you sacrificing your Banshee?
Because I'm going to give both of these guys are going to get +2/+2. So there'll be 3 4s. And then I'm going to -8/8 this dude.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to get through him, so I figure I might as well neg him down.
You are getting through this round because of stealth. So that's why I'm asking.
Oh, so stealth is going to get past that band.
It's going to get past it no matter what.
Yeah, then I'll just sacrifice a
I'll
sprite.
just kill a sprite and then take this guy down to 8/8. You said?
8/8, and then this one will
Are you
get
doing that to my sentry or my pack slayer?
your pack slayer.
Okay, so that won't kill him.
No, I
So
know, but he's really scary, so I'd rather just neg him way down. Make him not so scary. And then it makes my sprite a 3, which will mean only
okay,
one gets through, but better than none.
and this guy will go down to 4.
Stealth is pretty good.
Stealth is really good. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and play a pack banisher, and I'm gonna play that. I'm just gonna have to block that worm.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Now,
it's got 6 attack. That's not gonna matter though.
so now the attack phase, correct?
Yep.
So we'll start with creatures. Both of these will
So
die, right?
yep,
And those will go into banish.
yep. And then your spell sprite and
Will die.
my
You'll take 1 damage.
which will just hit armor. So
It's a 3, so it'll go
it'll
1
take
will get
1
through.
damage. Yeah.
And then this will do 7 to
Take
you.
7. Yep.
And this will do 4 to you.
Yep.
And the first damage has finally been done.
That's right. All right.
Discard.
Getting some good stuff in the deck, though. Okay, and draw 5. Now I have the Forge.
You are the Forge Master. What do I got that's good?
I'm gonna play an Orion Battle Droid. So it's got 3 armor. And that will be good there.
Okay, I'm going to go Stout Mystic, and I am going to give. So that won't. We'll give the +3 to my Banshee, which will make it a 7.
Okay. Just keep in mind, I mean, it's still blocked, so it's still got like breakthrough. Like it doesn't have breakthrough yet. So
No, but you're going to force to attack here, which I will then kill you.
yeah, you're right. But all right, so it's over to me again.
Yep.
So 2/6. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play this Bright Steel Sentinel and give my robots +2 armor this turn.
Ooh. And that's a 2. So that would include itself, I would assume.
Yep. Oh, come on. And then I'm going to activate mobility on my sentry.
Yep.
And move that over here.
Spicy. It's a 5/4. Over to me.
Yep.
I'm going to override here
Okay.
and kill this guy.
Your other guy's going to go to the banish.
Yep. And I will deal the 5 damage to this creature right here.
Okay, so take 4 on armor and take 1 damage.
Oh, that okay. It still gets its armor block.
Yep.
Back to you.
That's 2. So we move to combat now. So these guys, you'll take 2 damage to your Banshee, and my Pack Slayer will die.
You killed my worm, but I
Killed your
killed your
worm. You killed my robot.
killed your sentinel.
Yeah, he had 2 armor. That was a 7 attack, though, right?
Yeah, 7
He's
attack.
dead. He's dead. And then my battle droid
8.
deals 8 to you.
Down to 42.
And then my sentry dies. Your warhound would be in the back row.
Yes, it
Because you do
will.
not have the forge.
Correct. So there's no attack here.
No attack there. No.
And this attack already happened. So now we discard.
Draw 5. And you have the forge.
And now my guy will move up. Draw 5. And find some big guys. Oh. That's spicy. Not giving away anything here. You have no minions. Drain a player for 2. I'm guessing that's you lose 2 life.
Drain means you. I would lose that life. You would gain that life.
Ah, okay. And then you're down to, you lose 2 of those, right? So you're down to just 3 shield on your robot.
Yes. Well, it's end of turn, but it's a new turn. Yep. So 3.
So I will play the Dark Heart Sorcerer. Oh, he's a defender.
This armor comes back on my robot. So.
And he is when you play a spell, I drain a player for 2.
That's right. So 2/8, huh?
I think I could have set this turn up a little bit better, to be honest, but that's all right. Learning to fly.
That's right.
And we ain't got wings yet.
All right. So it's over to moi.
It is. It is. It is. Do we get a cool board like this as part of our Kickstarter, or don't you?
Oh yeah, the metal look just like this.
Oh, and it does come with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting.
I'm gonna play Toxic Spores. I'm gonna go ahead and give your Scrapping Warhound -6,
That's rude.
and then I'm gonna give my Aurelian Battle Droid +6.
That's even more rude. You have.
It's a 7 now.
I don't like this at all. I mean, you forced my hand here. I have to waste a card on that. Oh, this is so frustrating.
It's so that, as you can see, there's a lot of decision points in this
I'm
game.
gonna play
right?
this spell. And it goes right to the banish zone, right?
Yes, it does.
And I'm gonna kill this guy so you don't do all that damage to me.
Well, he has 3 armor, so he's gonna not be dead.
Oh, because he's got 7 life. That's bad. Back to you. The question is, what do you have for me now?
Priority of this turn phase. I'm going to go ahead and play my Trogius. I'm going to play it right here so I don't get hung up anywhere else. It's
Holy
got
buckets.
Defender. I get 7 health back. Get my level 3 in my discard. I'm going to go ahead and activate Oros's ability for level 2. You and your creatures get plus 2 health. So we go up to 48. And these all get a buff. So this will be at 16. This will be at 5. This will be at 5.
And back to me then?
Yep. Well, no, that was the last one, wasn't it?
Oh, is it? Yeah. You start. Do you start or did I start?
You started because you have the forge.
I
So
have the
now we're on
forge.
to combat,
Okay.
and my battle droid's going to punch you in the face,
Yep. So I'll take 8.
and your banshee's going to punch me in the face and deal 7.
Yep.
All right, and that's the end of this priority. So we're on level 2 now. So go ahead and discard all your cards.
Level
Flip them
3.
over. Yeah, we're on 3 now. Give this a shuffle. I have the
Yeah, I
forge.
forgot her ability. Should have used her
Draw
ability.
5.
Is this guy defender? He is.
And it starts with me this time.
Oh. Oh.
All right, I'm gonna play a pack basher. Give it plus 3 attack for each other creature you control, so it's gonna get plus 9, go up to 15. Oops. These numbers get kind of silly.
I think they have to because like you sit on the same life for a while and then at the end it's just they get big and it's how do you get to the end game without dying?
Yep. All right. So, and then any activated abilities I want to do? Nope. Not yet.
All right. He has no shields.
There's no shields.
All right. So we're going to play a flame lance. I'm going to deal 15 to him and 7 to him.
Oh, he has. I'm sorry. I should have put his shields back on.
How many shields does he have?
He's got 3 shields.
So I'll do 15 to him and 7 to him. We'll just reverse it.
Okay.
So that they both die.
Well, that's okay. That'll also deal 7 to the Trogius then.
Yes. Yes. That card's pretty sweet. Oh, level 3 is as big as I get. So I can't use that card again.
You lose that card again.
Ooh. I guess I have to do it now. I mean, you are going to get a 30-30 in your deck, which is ridiculous.
Okay, so this is gone.
Yep.
This is gone. And these 2 are still around.
Yep.
All right. See, that says 2/8 over there.
He's a 2/8 defender.
Okay.
Oh, when you play a spell, I drain you for 2.
Yep, you do. So I lose 2, you gain 2. All right, I'm going to play a Shroudthorn Splicer.
Yep.
You may replace another one of your creatures with an Oak Father. And I'm just going to look up replace, because that's going to be banish a creature and play another creature in that lane. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my Krogius here.
Ooh, an Oak Father's an 8/8 with
And
breakthrough.
bring in an Oak Father. And then I'm going to sacrifice this Shroudthorn Splicer.
Breakthrough. When this creature is in the front row, any damage dealt by this creature to an opposing creature in excess of its current health. Oh, yeah, trample.
It's trample. Yep.
You told me that once.
And then, let's see. Do I want to do any activated abilities? I don't think so. So it's back to you. You got your second one of this turn of priority phase.
So we're gonna do a Uranti Heartseeker, and I'm gonna give this creature +4.
Oh, gross. Okay.
And he's a
Let's deal
6/8.
We'll have to deal with that guy at some point.
No, just leave him. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine.
All right. Yeah, that'll do that. Okay. Combat time. I'm going to take 11.
Yep. I will
and your
die.
sorcerer's going to go.
Yep, and you'll take 2. I really liked him. My Darkheart Sorcerer I really liked. That drain 2. And now these don't attack because he's a defender.
Yep, but your Yeti will move up.
Yep. All right, so he'll move up. See, now we're getting to the nitty-gritty, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some big dudes coming, and I just
Real
pray
big dudes coming.
You don't get that the big guy. Now I wonder if I hope you don't have a card that can give him trample, because that would just be bad. What do we have here? Spirit Lead. Oops, I don't want to. Well, it doesn't matter if I say you don't know what all these cards do. Oh, that's interesting. I start this, don't I?
You sure do.
Where's your biggest guy?
Oh, and he shouldn't be tapped either. That was last round.
That's a long time ago. I'm going to play this Thundersoar right here, because when he's dealt damage, then he gains that as his attack.
That is true.
And his level 3 is a 21 health, so he can really get beefy. It's a very interesting game of of placement of your cards.
So he's not going to die to that Heartseeker. He's not going to kill it either. I'm going to go ahead and play Palladium Pulse Mage. And I'm going to go ahead and activate it. So each of us sacrifices our lowest attack.
Oh, you always do that.
So you're going to lose your Thundersoar. I'm going to lose my Protective Sentry. I'm going to lose my Pulse Mage.
God. Every time I get somewhere.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, we're gonna play Spirit Leash. I'm gonna give a creature -4/4. We're gonna give that to the Oak Father, so he'll be a 4 with 2 health, and then I'm going to give my camouflage banshee spirit +2/+2.
Gosh.
This banshee is getting crazy.
I can't do anything about it either. That's the crummy part. So
When your
-4 attack
30/30
too.
comes out, then you just put it right in front of it and it attacks on your turn and then it dies.
Okay, so it's over to me.
Oh my god. Lone Patron, level 3, your other beasts have +10 right sitting here on the top. That's insanity. And if it's unopposed, it gets +6/+6. So he just becomes a beast, which he is a beast. The beast becomes a beast, Chris.
So beastly.
Very beastly.
I'm gonna go ahead and play a Pack Slayer over here, and it's gonna get +8.
Oh my goodness. He's a 14/12.
14.
That's not going to be good next turn.
Okay.
And now we're to combat.
Yeah, combat. So I take 13.
And I'll take.
This guy.
Yep, I'll take 5.
Take
You'll
5.
take a total of 4.
Yep. So he's down to 1 health. Having a lot of trouble clicking on this component.
I do like that they put them out there. They do make it easier for tracking that way.
For sure. Yeah, especially
with how big some of these guys get.
Dice. And then 4. You took your 4?
I did. So I'm down to 3 health on him.
Okay. And I have the Forge again.
And this is the last of this before we go to the next round.
Yep.
And the activated ability on my Cersei here doesn't cost an action, correct?
Nope. It does not. It's just like any of your other activated abilities. So I'm gonna play a Soul Touch Decayosaur over here. And I gain 3 life.
Ooh. Why you gotta be coming at my camouflage banshee?
And no activated abilities. So this guy's moves up.
First thing I'm gonna do. What do you got here? Man.
No, it's just a 14/12. Don't worry about it.
It's just a 14/12. So I need something in his way, even if it's gonna die. Does it have trample or anything crazy? It does not. So what is if it? So this says if you have a wounded creature in play, this is free.
Okay, well you don't have any creatures that are. Well, yeah, you have a wounded creature.
So
You're Heartseeker.
So does that mean
free means it doesn't take your action for priority, so you can do it.
Okay,
like
so I'm gonna play him right here.
Okay,
because it's free. And then for my actual action,
what is aggressive? Always placed in the front row. Okay, so it's got haste.
Yep. Oh, okay. I wonder if that means that I should put it. No, do I block it or do I get aggressive? Maybe I just get aggressive here. Yeah. And then I will put for my actual. we'll just put this guy right here. And now I'm going to do now I can do my Cersei ability as well, correct?
You can, yeah.
So I am going to upgrade 2 cards in your discard pile and return 1 to your hand. So,
Yep, so
I will...
upgrading and to put them in your banish, and you're going to get the next level higher.
So I just put in my banish and then will it automatically upgrade?
I'm not sure.
So put that there. It did.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and put him back into my hand because that seems pretty good.
The new one, Daddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what other one will I upgrade? We'll just upgrade this guy, I guess. All right, over to you.
Okay.
Wow, Yeti's kind of broken. Being able to just play him for free, that's kind of insane with aggressiveness.
So so first thing I did is I played the dinosaur. Second thing, it's time for the big planty dude.
Whew. And he's got breakthrough.
30 with breakthrough.
Oh.
And then I'm going to go ahead and activate my growth or my shapeshift. Give something +6/+6, and it becomes the creature type of your choice until end of turn. So I'm going to give my... Hold on. +6/+6, and it becomes the creature type. That's kind of confusing. So is the health and attack temporary, or is just the creature type temporary? That's a little vague. I think it's going to be permanent health probably, and then the temporary creature type.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to give that to my dinosaur. Give it +6/+6.
Did I play this one out this turn? I think he's supposed to be here.
So it's going to be a 16/14.
That's a 16/14? Hi. He'll still be alive. All right. And is that both? I have 1 turn left, right?
Yep.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Now, I think this is the right order that I can do it. Is I start by playing a Grave Pact. I'm going to sacrifice my Yeti.
Okay.
And give your big guy -10, -10.
Okay. So it's 20/20.
Yep. And then I can just play this guy out for free. Because I have a wounded.
Yep.
So try to minimize some damage here. Because you have turned the tables quite dramatically.
Slow growth. All right. So then it's combat. So your guy's going to die over there, your Banshee.
And you'll be at 1
health.
health.
Deal 7 damage back. Or sorry, 1. Yeah, we'll be at 1 health.
My Yeti.
And then when it's destroyed by this, well, no, there was no creature destroyed.
Nope.
This Yeti and
so I'll be down
it'll
to
die.
You will both die on this one, right?
1, 2, 3. Yep.
This one,
and
your
Undead is dead.
Yep, and you'll be down to
12.
an 8, so I'll take 8 damage because you have breakthrough. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait.
No, you're going to take 10.
Yes, because it goes on health.
Yep, and your Undead gets your banish.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And then you never activated your Broodfang's ability. Pack Slayer is going to deal 14 damage to it.
And I'll deal
3 back.
3 back. Seems bad for me. And then you'll do Oak Father will get 4 through.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And now we're on to round 4.
We're on to round 4, and this is the last round of the game.
So is it just whoever's lowest health, or how does it work?
Whoever has the most health
Got it. Which
will
I
win.
don't think I lived through this round anyway, but we'll see.
You may not be at 20 cards anymore because we
Nope.
played some level
Yep.
3s. So
Yep. I was just seeing what we were both at. What is my level 4 ability? Sacrifice a creature to give up a creature 10/10. That helps. All right. I mean, we'll just go there, and you may a spell swarm.
nice.
When you play a spell, give this creature +3. All right.
I'm gonna play a Pack Basher.
Yep.
Give it +4 attack for each other creature you control. I'm gonna play that differently. If you're okay with that, I'm gonna override it here, and I'm gonna give it +12, so it'll be a 22.
Oh, I die. I just die.
Oh, it can't attack you this turn.
Oh, that's right. But this is the last round, right?
It's the last set of turns, so it's the last time we shuffle our decks.
Got it.
All right, so it's back to you.
So that kills me. See, I just can't get enough guys out here to block. I think. So if I override. So yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to override here.
Okay.
And then we'll deal 7 to this guy, so it kills him.
Okay, he's dead.
And back to you.
So I'm getting 13 through right now.
So will that go through if he dies, though? Because I'm going to kill him?
Yeah, it'll still go through.
Okay. So you just win. You just won right now because you're at 27.
Yeah. I've got my ability. I can give all my creatures +5/+5 too. So all I have to do is play. I could play like.
So the only way I would win is on this turn right now. If I sacrifice my Thaumatic Worm, I can give this dude +10/+10.
Yeah, that would get you down. Yeah, that's the only way.
That's the only way I can stay alive this turn.
Yep.
So I have to do that.
Yeah, you do. So that gets him to
18,
17.
Yep. Which it doesn't matter because he's going to die anyway. You just won't. You only get 3.
Well, and then I'm actually just going to play Toxic Spores and give it -10.
Oh. Which on both?
Yeah, yours is going to get -10 health, and mine's going to get +10 health.
Oh, so you just kill him anyway. He dies. So that was my last. That was your last. Go to combat. 14 down to 8. Then the big trample comes in, breaks through, and kills me. Down to -5, and I die.
Yeah, I put a lot of effort into upgrading my Pokemon, so that was I think that was worth it to get the 30/30.
Oh,
gotta level up.
So there was a couple points that I made little mistakes that I would like to change, but overall, I thought that was a pretty cool game. And I should have used Whirlwind, and I forgot on turn 2 with her ability. And then I'd have to look at this guy. Like, this is pretty cool. You and one of your creatures gets 5 shields. 5 shields on you personally is actually really strong.
It's super strong. I had a bunch of science cards that I didn't end up using, a bunch of techie things.
So in and
Um,
also I like this Army of the Damned. This turn, whenever you play a spell, deal 5 damage to a creature or player. Just
oh,
being
that's
able to
pretty
do the
good.
burn damage, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
So I
that's
like it.
pretty.
I thought that's a pretty cool game. I'm excited. This comes out in April of next year is when
Yeah,
the sets release.
and as of the time of this recording, there's 8 days left in the Kickstarter. So if you hop on there, search for Solforge Fusion if you want to check out the campaign. Would highly encourage it. I mean, I've had a lot of fun doing this. I would gladly play this again and just kind of see what else other fun mixtures you can get together. I think it's a little bit. It's There are different decision points, I say, than Keyforge for sure. Wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, just the fact that you can look through 2 decks. Obviously, like you said at the beginning, you can't optimize the absolute perfect deck. But what you can do is take 2 decks that may have some synergies to throw them together. Just if you find 2 beast style decks, this had a lot of beast synergy that your beast creatures could get +5s or +10s, and so you can synergize off that when you're picking your 2 decks, which I think it takes a lot out of, like when you're playing Flesh and Blood and you have hundreds of combinations of cards you can throw in one deck with all your generics, and it takes forever to build a good deck. This, you just cut down the time. You can have fun just by throwing 2 decks together. That doesn't take you hours and hours analyzing. You just look through, here's some synergies that these decks have. I'm going to throw them together because this is going to buff all my creatures or this is going to help them. I like that.
I do kind of like the stupid high numbers on the stats that happen in this one. That's kind of fun. My inner Timmy is very happy.
Right, because the numbers get huge. At first, you're like, how are we going to do 50 damage? There's no way to do 50 damage when we're doing this. And then as you're upgrading your creatures, all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I'm sure you can get a creature easily to 50 in this game,
Oh, for sure.
which is fun.
With the right combo of stuff, yeah, it's wild. I think
And that's where it's better than Keyforge is the fact that, and I love how it has Forge at the end of it. It's just funny, but that you can find those 2 decks to make that possible. Whereas with Keyforge, you open the deck, you're legitimately stuck with those 30 cards or 36 cards. I can't remember how many are in it. But this, at least you have that mix and match.
Yeah, and I think they're very different games. But this one, I like the fact that it's a little bit more battle-y, has a little bit more of that traditional card battling feel. Like I said, the huge numbers are awesome. I like the positioning element too, that you can move things around and you kind of have that trample. It's kind of like Magic in that regard.
Yep.
So I don't know. I'm really excited for this. I'm excited to get some of the other decks and see what kind of nutso combinations you can make.
What I also think is cool is what Mr. Garfield has done in his last 2 games is there hasn't been a resource curve. You just get to play cards. Like
Right.
this in Keyforge, you call your what are they called?
House.
Your house.
Your
Yes.
house.
You call your house, you play. If you have 5 cards from that house, you play them all. If you have 1, that's the only one you play. But you just call your house. This, you have your hand, your turn, you play what you have. And that Yeti turned out to be super strong. The fact that it essentially is an action sheet. That card was an action sheet that you could, if you have it injured, you play that in one creature. So you got to action sheet on that. So they made an action sheet card on this, which is good for this type of game. Like some games, action sheets are horrible. This game, it's fun. It's a good little thematic thing.
Well, when you only get the 2, anything that gives you extra is always going to be beneficial, right?
Yes.
So,
No, it's a very cool game. I like the direction a lot of the newer, just this style of fun card games are going, where it's not Magic. It's not. I guess I just say it's not Magic, and not like a burn on Magic, but just where somebody plays their turn for 14 minutes while you look at them. That's kind of what I mean by that.
Right. It's got the back and forth aspect that a lot of games have adopted, with while still kind of keeping that flavor of the card battling game. You still have that there. So
Right. No, I had fun. I'm excited to get the real. I love playing real cards more, but this is kind of convenient for these big numbers just to do this. Gonna need some multiple D20s, I think, for this game.
well, the I think the campaign comes with D10s, that
Okay,
you like, little red ones and little green ones, so you can set those values.
that will work. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you learned something here, and hopefully you can avoid some of the mistakes we made. I would say, hop on TTS, and give us a try. If you're skeptical, check out the campaign. And I know in one of the updates for the campaign, there's files for print and play if you want to get like a closer look at some of the card art and stuff.
Oh, very cool. That's a great idea. I'm gonna explore that because I want to explore the different houses and look at the different card arts because that's always fun and just read what these different cards do. Till next time, Chris.
Until next time, thanks again, everybody.
See ya.